Right, hello guys. This is my first video. It's very makeshift. I am using my phone literally taped to like the roof of this kind of cabinet thing, and this is like the side of my kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to make it a decent video. It's just a breakdown of my Spiritus Systems LV119 in multicam. It's a medium carrier. I've had it for quite a while now, maybe coming on 2 or 2.5 years, maybe 3 years. So I'm quite experienced with this carrier. It's been my main carrier for quite a while now, so I think I can give an honest opinion on it. But obviously different things work for different people. Don't take what I say as gospel. And yeah, I'm just here to break it down. So let's start with the first thing you really see, which is the placard. This is a Cry placard. It's the kind of triple flat placard. What I like about this placard, number one, it's Cry. Cry has a good track record. If you're into gear, you know what Cry is, or you know who Cry is. I like, obviously, the flaps, so you see this second layer of retention. Obviously, coming out of a plate carrier, there's not a lot of ways that mags can fall out of your placard, let's be honest. But if that chance does occur, or maybe we're in some sort of circumstance where that is possible, then you do have these flaps that can come over. And yeah, I'm a big fan of that, because if I do want an open top, then I can just tuck these flaps back here, and my mag will slide in like that, and I've got an open top. And I can do this with all of these, and yeah, so I'm a big fan of how simple this placard is. It doesn't really, I don't really have any carriage out the front or any bulkiness, and yeah, big fan. And then to the sides, you'll probably notice I've got the Liberty Dynamics Spiritus Systems pouches. Basically, the best way I can describe them is an elastic version of this, and that's why I went with it. So I like the fact that these are basically the same system, but just elastic around the sides as the main placard. And what that allows me to do, basically, is just tuck this flat back here if I want an open top. And I can run either a mag or a bang in these pouches because they're elastic. But they're generally about mag size. Maybe just a little bit smaller, but yeah, the elastic accounts for that. And yeah, I'm a big fan of that concept, because instead of having just 3 pouches, or 3 kind of, the placard, providing these 3 spaces, I actually have 2 more around here, accounted for by these Liberty Dynamics Spiritus pouches. And I've just got 2 P-mags in here, I've got 3 Stanags in here, and yeah. So moving on, I'll turn it here, just so you get a better view. It isn't full of anything right now because I've taken my stuff out after last use. But this is a Spiritus Systems brunch box. You can see I've got the kind of arid theme going on here. I'm mixing it with the multicam. I think it looks quite good in my opinion. But yeah, I do like the brunch box. It's like obviously a bigger kind of sack, if you know the Spiritus sack. It's got this big fat main compartment right here, which I'm a big fan of. And what I've done, a bit of DIY, is I've got this mechanics glove clip, and I've got it kind of attached to the little loop in here, so I don't lose my gloves, because I'm very prone to doing that, and I've done it before. And then I can just put anything in here, really, any admin I need to easily access, or anything else really. And in this front one here, I put pens. I also keep the clip, or the I can't think. You know what it is. So I can put this around my waist if I don't want to run it in the carrier. Maybe I'm not running a belt or something like that. I keep a microfiber cloth in here to wipe off lenses and optics and all of that beeswax. And yeah, it's a very useful pouch, really. I mean, I like how out of the way but kind of easily accessible it is. I'm a big fan of the kind of dangler concept, and I think that kind of expands it. Obviously, you've got these loops out here for charges, back here too, if that ever becomes necessary. So that's a cool kind of thing to have. And yeah, so moving on, I'm just move this out of the way here. We have my Juggernaut. I believe this is a medium Juggernaut mount. And yeah, I mean, there's not much I can say about it. It works, it does its job, it's very good. You can adjust the kind of, not retention, how tight kind of the action is here, of it opening and closing via here. I like the kind of soft tab. Obviously it fits this and the phone, which I'm not recording right now, but I do have one, an S25, and this is the Adventure, I think I said that right, the LV119 Juggernaut case. And yeah, I mean, no complaints about that either. It does what it's supposed to. Protects your ports, so you've got this little flap right here. It protects all your charging ports and all of the other holes in your phone from getting mud in them and debris and crap. And then obviously you open it by pushing on this little tab here, and it just comes open like that. And you've got the buttons for, you know, volume and turning it on over there. But yeah, you know, it's a case, it does its job. There we go. Moving on. I'm not really going to go into depth about comms because that's for a separate video or whatever. But this is obviously U94 and this is a 152. And it's in a Spiritus Mark II radio wing. With the Mark II radio wing, I kind of have it because I have it. It's got a very funny kind of system to keep the radio in. Maybe I'll change it in the future, but it does its job for now. It holds the radio. It was a bit funny on setting up because it just, I don't know. If you get one, you'll realise it's very bit of an overcomplicated system for just a radio wing. I mean, I think like the Cry radio wings do it better, if I'm honest. But it does its job and it holds up. It's not Chinese, so it won't break and it won't die. So for now, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Turning it over. I go left to right, I guess. I have a Spiritus Spud and I've just tucked it away. I'm a big fan of the Spud. Let's put anything in here, you know, a drink, a smoke grenade, anything like that. And I've obviously just tucked it in here, and then obviously you've got the retention kind of bungee here. Lets you tighten it down or whatever you got in there. I'm a big fan of that. When I don't English, when I'm not using it, I can just tuck it in there, fold it over, tie that down, and don't have to worry about it. These are the flashbang flaps on the Assaulter back panel chassis. I'll start with them. So obviously if I'm running bangs, they go in here. There aren't any in there right now, so no point opening it up, but it, you know, it is quite spacious in there. And it does its job. I mean, you can put bangs side to side. It's pretty easily accessible, then it looks like a bang pouch, so the people behind you know it's a bang pouch, if they've got a brain or two. And yeah, what else is to be said for that? Then obviously you have the big pouch that comes with the Assaulter, or built into the Assaulter chassis, and I find this quite useful. I don't have anything in this one right now, but you do have this big admin thing for people behind you generally to access, or just things you don't need immediately accessible to you that you want to put away. And then generally back here I keep my maintenance kind of stuff to keep my kit going and keep, say I run into a rifle issue or any batteries. I have this little trinket. This is from Savota, which is a Finnish company. and I keep all my batteries in here safely. I might keep like zip ties, spare chems in there, and yeah, it's a useful little pouch because it's tucked away behind here. So it's not going to be, you know, the people behind you won't mistake it for this big fat one here. You know everything that's in here, and yeah. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, just to note, the way I got this placard, obviously they're not, the Cry placards aren't made for spiritless carriers to be cross-compatible. I just got some, I believe these are male buckles. I can't remember what brand, it's like some British company. And yeah, I just put them on these, on the placard. It goes in, and it works quite well. You know, it comes up like any other placard should and would. I just tuck this behind here, and I put all of these behind on the carrier itself as like a security layer. I didn't bother to cut them off because why not have them there anyway? And I mean, yeah, I think that is it. I mean, we can run over the pouches. These are from patches, not pouches. This is from Marauder Collective. And it's got the little pocket in it too, so you can put, I generally put like food in there, a snack or gum or something. And then this is the Forward Observations Canoe Club multicam patch, both quite cool. But yeah, that is it for the LV119. The carrier itself, in terms of design, and I've heard a lot of people, you know, talk about the shoulders being quite uncomfortable. I generally like the load being closer to my traps, so I've never really complained about this. It kind of fits my anatomy. Like I said, just varies person to person. So I can't say this is completely right for you and it's completely not. Maybe you should try one before you get one.